Hello everyone, I'm CoolGuy, welcome back, and today let's go over Luna's Howl, the pinnacle reward for this season's competitive playlist. We're going to keep this review short and sweet, or at least try to. We've gone over the quest a little bit in past videos. I do believe that you can still get this if you haven't started. You're going to be having to play a lot of competitive over the next couple weeks, but it's still obtainable this season. It's now crunch time. That means that the playlist is going to get a bump in population with players in the final stretch. So if you've been picking at the quest, if you're halfway or over halfway, there's nothing left to do but to do it, and you can. I know you can. Luna's Howl is a solar 180 RPM hand cannon, precision frame. The recoil pattern is more predictably vertical. For the stats, we have a range of 47, stability of 79, handling of 42, reload of 86, aim assist of 79, and a recoil direction stat of 95. It has great stats. The only thing lacking is the range category, which can be felt. There are accuracy issues at longer distances, and you need to aim a tad higher the further you are away from your enemy. The stats that we went over are with the perks added. We have polygonal rifling for increased stability, drop mag, magazine drops on reload, wasting ammunition but greatly increases reload speed. It has two perks. First, we have Zen Moment. Causing damage with this weapon increases its stability. Its main perk, the perk that makes it a terror, is Magnificent Howl. Rapidly landing 2 shots grants a short period of bonus damage until your next hit or miss. And also while we're here, a lot of you guys asked in my last video what shader I use. This is Iron Wolf, and this week is a great week to pick it up. The Magnificent Howl perk is something special. It allows you to 3-tap your enemy. In PvP, the Luna's Howl archetype does 57 to the head and 39 to the body for a flat 1-second time to kill. Not taking into account that Magnificent Howl perk. It has a body TTK of 1.67 seconds. Now that is a tad long, but it's alright. Hopefully you won't be doing body TTKs on your enemies. The effective range is right at 28 meters, like right on it. You can go a little bit beyond this, like 28 to 32, but not too much because of its low range. Again, major accuracy issues at range. You want to be right around here. You can feel that range immediately when you start shooting at someone outside of it. Now with the Magnificent Howl perk, it becomes a 3-tap, and even a 2-tap. We're going to cover that in a tip section in a second. The perk wants you to land back-to-back precision shots, so if you do, your third shot has massive damage. Once you land back-to-back precision hits, the 3-second timer goes on the screen. Double zero counts, so it's actually 4 seconds. Regardless of resilience, you're going to take down any Guardian in PvP. When you do 3-tap your opponent, it has a 0.67 time to kill, which is the most consistent hand cannon TTK in the game. Sure, there are special scenarios like enemy resilience, sturm shots, there's wells. Yes, there are scenarios, but not like this, not as constant as this. Luna's Howl Not Forgotten, which is the better version, obtained at 5500 Legend, will be used until Destiny 3. There's no doubt in my mind. It's going to take a lot for this weapon to be dethroned, possibly a last word or something like that later on, something similar. But the case still remains. This is a legendary weapon. You can still add Chaperone, various others with it. It's the best 1v1 weapon in the game currently, and the perk allows you to do amazing things. Now, aside from the 3-tap, there are some things that you can do with it, and as we went over earlier, you can 2-tap with it. And there are scenarios that you look out for, so if you do use Luna's Howl, take this into consideration. If you catch an enemy in ADS or they're not paying attention to you, try to land 2 body shots and then 2 headshots. This procs the Howl perk, and the next enemy will have the increased damage, enough to 2-tap. Or in a scenario where you're overwhelmed, you can land 2 shots on one enemy and then 2 shots on another, then go back to your original target. You can utilize the perk in a lot of different ways, not just the 3-tap. It's also extremely effective against supers. Don't shy away from it. You can spam them down with Luna's Howl and Not Forgotten. The perk is so powerful that you can stop a lot of them right in their tracks. The Luna's Howl is at the top of the Crucible, and I'm sure you've been seeing them. I've seen some players asking for a nerf. I've seen other players frustrated that they see them in quick play and in every lobby that they get into. It's a great weapon, and when you look at the quest, you know how long it took, you know the stress it took. For some players, it tilted them a lot. They went through a lot to get it, so if they want to use it, I believe they earned it, and it makes sense that they should be able to use it. Now this is a PvP weapon, but that doesn't mean that you can't use it in PvE. In PvE, it fares actually a lot better than you would think, and that starts 110% due to the Magnificent Howl perk, proccing it and laying it down, great damage against single enemies. In PvE, remember to run through your mag. Even in PvP, there are a lot of chronic reloaders. I'm a recovering one, but you lose a lot of ammo. If you get a kill, reload, get a kill, reload, you're going to find out quick that you can't do that. You're going to be out of ammo soon, so just be mindful of it. As far as what mod to put on it, it is narrowed down to 2 of them, Target Adjuster and Backup Mag. Both are solid options. Target Adjuster helps with getting you on your target. Of course, it helps the weapon, but I use Backup Mag. Upping the mag from 10 to 13 really helps it. It makes Drop Mag become less of an issue. Now, in a perfect world, you can net 4 kills with Backup Mag on, but most importantly with it on, it leaves you a lot of room for missed shots. Before I put it on, there were situations where I just needed 2 or 3 shots to clean up 1 or 2 other opponents. Now I can. Now there are a couple issues with Luna's Howl, and we'll talk about it as we're wrapping up. One is the range, of course, we've talked about it. The second one is the perk sometimes does not proc. You'll land back-to-back-to-back shots and it's just not there. It's rare, but it does happen. In conclusion, it's top shelf. We have covered it piece by piece up until now. We just wanted to give it an overall review. My opinion, I can see this weapon being around to the end of the game's life cycle simply because of the TTK. It outshoots so many weapons in the game. We're now going to have to rely on new DLCs and any type of sandbox change to get it out of players' hands. And it being legendary is a crucial part of all of that. So if you started the quest, keep on going, especially if you're over 1,000. On November 27th, the ranks reset. You lose all that progress. Now, the reward is available all year, and you won't lose your hand cannon kills, things like that, but you will lose your rank. So if you're close, get it done by the 27th. If you are subscribed, thank you. And if you're new to the channel, remember to hit the subscribe button. We're growing, and we would like for you to be a part of it. I want to know what your thoughts are on Luna's Howl. Do you have it? If not, how close are you? Maybe you can find someone on your platform down in the comment section that's right around where you are. You guys can team up and just go for the finish line. Now there's also my Discord, and finding PC games on there is a little rough. It's a little rough in a lot of places, but there are some occasional LFG at times that we do have Xbox and PlayStation. Thank you guys for watching and spending a little bit of your day with me, and until the next one, I'm CoolGuy.
Double down. Yes! 3 down! 2 for 1.